Hi, I would like to talk to you about something that's on my mind. Just thinking about superhero characters, particularly member of the Justice Society of America, the probably oldest superhero group in comics. And think about one particular member, Alan Scott, who is the Golden Age Green Lantern. I mean, he's he's an interesting sort of alternate version of Green Lantern. It's like he got his he got his ring power from the magic lantern that rescued him from a train wreck, and you get you given power to fight evil, and just I mean this character eventually met up with his Silver Age counterpart Hal Jordan. I mean who got his Green Lantern ring from the Guardians of the Universe, and just so so he's he's interesting in that he's like that Alan Scott's power ring is magic based, and Hal Jordan's power ring is science based. But there's also another difference. I mean, and this is probably the funniest one of all is that Al, Alan Scott's power ring is powerless against wood. I mean, it's like you can't even throw a pencil at him because I mean, cause like he can't even stop like wooden bullets. Yeah, yeah, and of course, Hal Jordan's power ring is his weakness is against anything colored yellow. So basically, writers had fun with like Hal Jordan's weakness, and just of course really don't get to see much of Alan Scott's power ring weakness being played with, and just but it does make for would make for some interesting stories. I mean, anyway, Alan Scott and the Justice Society went into limbo around 1986, following the Crisis on Infinite Earths, where like the surviving Earth universes were merged into one universe. Just, so the Justice Society and Justice League ended up being in the same universe as each other, and of course that made the Justice Society rather redundant and sort of like old timers, and that DC didn't know what to do with them, so they got cast into limbo fighting this fire giant. I mean, like fighting this perpetual battle of Ragnarok. I mean, of like Norse mythology, and the Justice Society members were merged with the Norse gods to fight these fight 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 the Norse gods' enemies. And it's like, and that includes the fire giant Surtur, and they got trapped in this never-ending fight until like 1991, and they were pulled out of limbo and brought back to Earth, and they end up resuming their duties as Justice Society. Of course, this lasted for a few years until like 1994, when a good deal of the Justice Society had to deal with Extant, who was a villain of the Zero Hour. I mean, not the villain, because the villain was actually Hal Jordan, who was at that time Parallax, not Green Lantern. And Extant basically aged most of the characters to their proper ages, and some of them to their deaths. And Alan Scott was basically spared being aged up, but he ended up retiring from being Green Lantern for a time, and then in the 2000s the JSA resumed again, and with the new members. However, the Justice Society in 2011 was excised from continuity when Flashpoint happened, and out of that came the New 52 universe, and Justice Society ended up becoming the Wonders of the World on the New 52's Earth 2, and Hal Jordan was a young man who was gay, and he lost a lover during a train wreck, and his engagement ring became his power ring for him to become that Earth 2's Green Lantern. Of course, with the end of the New 52, and with DC's rebirth and the resurrection of the Justice Society, DC decided to make Alan Scott gay again, which kind of really upsets me. Just this kind of like a retroactive change to Alan Scott's sexuality, because he basically had previous relationships with like Rose Canton, who was the original Rose and the Thorn, and also with another woman who was the Golden Age Harlequin, and he ended up marrying her, and I don't know. I think that the whole thing of Alan Scott's sexuality being switched over for in mainstream continuity is basically because people like the New 52 Alan Scott. His sexuality, and it's like they wanted that to be a part of mainstream continuity, Alan Scott's sexuality, and just I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that kind of change with Alan Scott. it, I think it just kind of like ruins the character a bit. Anyway, that's pretty much all I really have to say in this video. So, have a good day, and God bless you.